You know, I am so excited about this March 2015 1Cloud release. There is so much stuff in it. I just wish more people knew about it. I mean, we've got 50 some features in this thing, all kinds of good stuff. Have you guys heard about the March 2015 release from 1Cloud? This thing is fantastic. 50 features all over the admin portal, the employer portal, the consumer portal. It's great. Would you like to learn a little bit more about it? Let's start with my favorite feature from the March release, and that's the new consumer portal user interface. You can take a look at it right here. We've redone a whole bunch of the consumer portal user interface to make it even easier to use. The new consumer portal's got a bunch of new user interface upgrades, including enhancements to the user interface and the workflow of the consumer portal accounts and activities pages, including combining HSA and notional accounts all in the same screen. And the user interface and workflow within the Distribute HSA Funds page will incorporate a new wizard-like approach for selecting which accounts to make transactions from and which transactions go to. All in one wizard, easy to move funds from one to the other. Hey, I noticed the new Evolution 1 gear is in. I think I should upgrade my user interface as well, don't you think? Hey, Carol?
Yeah?
I'm taking a jacket, is that okay?
Absolutely.
All right. Here's a look at all the new partners we've added lately. Love our new partners. Thanks everybody for coming to the new family. Let's talk a little bit more about the March release. Now for partners out there that are using the OneView functionality, and I really hope that's most of you, we're introducing something called the Consumer Claim Sync to go along with the Benny card, where we combine both of those platforms into one substantiation, which is great because then you can tag transactions as paid in the application, and it prevents duplicate processing. A lot less work. Again, that's coming as part of OneView, which continues to expand. We've also got a great feature for our new HRA plan design, specifically percent payout and co-insurance, and the maximum payout by expense type. Basically what that means is we've added new settings to allow you to set a percent override by expense type and a maximum reimbursement amount by expense type. So if an HRA pays 100% but emergency rooms are only 80%, you can now do this through one plan in 1Cloud instead of having to set up multiples. Huge productivity and time saver for you as administrators. And we've also added functionality for the One mobile application as well, specifically the ability to file by account. Now the file by account functionality allows you to do medical and FSAs. We've always had that, but now you have the ability to file a claim against an expanded set of plans, including dependent care, VIBA, transit parking, and premium reimbursement plans. So One mobile functionality now aligns with the same file by account capabilities that you've always had inside the consumer portal. Huge productivity for those of you that are using One mobile. We've also got some great functionality for you administrators out there on the administrator portal as well. Tons of cool features. One that I'd love to bring your attention to though is the new analytics for usage on the portal. Many of you have asked, can you give me a graph of how people are getting into the system? Are they coming in through mobile? Are they coming in off the portal? How about by employer? Which of my employers are using the system? Well, on the operations tab now, you can totally get all of that information. Plus, we've got so many more features to talk about. For instance, we can now set up tons more of the Benny card from right within 1Cloud itself. We've added a whole bunch of new HSA notifications. For the reimbursement detail report, that now has debit card transactions added to it, super flexibility. If you're using one plan, the insurance plan name defined contribution report suppression has been added, so continuing to build out our defined contribution strategy. If you're using consumer data exchange, we've added a new participant record update threshold, which is great. And as part of the online enrollment rules, you can now determine what things can get updated and which ones are going to be turned off during that enrollment process. I get totally fired up talking about all of these great features for the March 2015 release. You're going to want to learn a heck of a lot more. And to do that, I want to invite you to the March 2015 preview webinar that we are having. Get registered early. We want to make sure that we get everybody in there, but it's February 19th, 11 a.m. Central. It's great for salespeople. It's great for marketing people, so you know what's coming and you can evangelize it properly. Awesome for operational people as well. Tons of training available for all of your operational teams if they want to learn how to use this new March functionality. And I would be totally remiss if I didn't put in one plug for the Evolution 1 Partner Conference coming up in Scottsdale, Arizona, coming up on April 8th and 9th. You guys know we have a great time at the Partner Conference. Can't wait to see you all there again. April 8th and 9th in Scottsdale. Get registered today. Okay, we got tons more features to talk about. things like the self-service card design changes that are coming in, or the self-service return address changes. HSAs are now going to allow the account to go negative. Awesome. People have been asking for that forever. HRA % payout by expense. We've got behind the scenes, we've done a ton of performance things as well to make the system faster for you. For you all partners out there that have asked for fix requests, we've got a record number of fix requests going in. One Mobile, I mentioned earlier, we're going to support iOS 8 as well and be more native on the iOS 8 platform, plus tons of web service changes for partners that are integrating complex solutions using those.